Our greatest asset is our people. Our people are the backbone of this company. Our best people keep the lights on. These are common phrases, damn near cliches, in the business world. Yes, sometimes they are just empty platitudes coming out of a disinterested manager's mouth, but they do hold value still. They hold value because they are true. It's not your fancy open floor layout, your foosball table, or your new factory that creates value. It is the people you employ, the people that handle your customers, the people that make and execute your plans that are the only value in your company. Forget better tech. If you have better employees, you run rings around the rest of the market. But it's difficult to know what an A player differs in from a B or even C player. In this competitive market, it's harder still to attract and keep them. You have to build your incentive plan, in fact your entire company, from HR to facilities management, around attracting the absolute cream of the crop. Hire nothing but world-class employees and you won't have to worry about anything else. You might be surprised by the most important aspect of this. It's not money. It's not the direct compensation package that you offer. Humans are holistic creatures, and there's a point where money actually has diminishing impact. I'd argue for high-level people, money is only the third or fourth consideration. In my opinion, the first thing to get right is your purpose, your mission statement, why you do what you do. This is the entire philosophy behind why the company was started in the first place and why it operates in the manner that it does. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of his, but Elon Musk is a genius when it comes to this. He understands entirely that people want to connect to something entirely bigger than themselves, a lofty ambition that benefits the entire species, so to speak. Look at Tesla. To accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. SpaceX. To advance the light of consciousness. These are seismic ambitions, and I promise you, highly motivated, ambitious personnel are magnetized to companies like this. It's your job to think of and push a big why for why your company exists. Emphasize it everywhere and you'll start attracting the best of the best. Okay, another huge factor, culture. Now, I already made a video on culture, but to really paraphrase, culture is the psychological, moral and social environment of an organization. It governs entirely how the employees act, think and feel. Let me tell you now, quality employees won't stand for a poor culture, and I'll be the first to tell you. If you're seeing a high turnover of your most productive people, or you aren't getting them in the door in the first place, the first thing to analyze is your culture. To create a good culture, you need to base it on high emotional intelligence. These aren't the Victorian ages. You can't just treat people any way you like and get away with it. Show empathy in how you deal with your employees, via a well-crafted onboarding process, understanding and compassionate HR policies, and leaders at the top that have a servant-style command. A lot of companies are tone deaf about the emotional needs of their employees. If you can weave that in, genuinely, authentically, you'll draw the best to you. Another huge cultural aspect for quality employees is the standards that you set. Great employees want to do great, impactful work. If you culturally imply that you're happy with substandard work, that you tolerate cutting corners, you have a lot of mediocre employees getting carried by a few great employees, then guess what? The word will get out. Your best will leave and no more will come to take their place. Don't be unrealistic, but do set high standards. Place an emphasis on giving your best work every day. That will attract great employees who want to be pushed and experience growth, whilst employees you don't want will self-select themselves out of the interview process. Last but not least, let's finally talk about your compensation package. Now you need to think about more than just money for this. This is a mistake mediocre companies make. As I said, humans aren't robots. It takes more than just money to fulfill someone, so take a holistic approach to compensation. Companies like Google that have the best people and are always voted the best to work for always offer cool amenities, great offices and free perks like a gym and free food. I understand if you're watching this video you probably don't have Google money right now, but you can still offer perks that attract local talent. Maybe offering hybrid working environment in this current marketplace will get you far. Also, a lot of companies are cutting back on basic goods like a paid break. Offering something like this just signifies you respect your employees' time and effort, and the extra cost will be reciprocated in increased productivity. Too many companies out there are treating their best talent like trash, and the labor market is starting to complain about this. Look at the anti-work or great resignation movement. Listen to the complaints, do better, and you'll attract the best talent in no time. I'm your Entre Mentor. This is my CEO Academy. Remember, the treasures you seek lie in the cave you fear to enter.